Hello and welcome to Endphase. I'm Teddy.
And I'm Svox Divine.
And today we'll be dueling my Lancer Frogs against...
Plushy people, Madolches.
Alright, I won the turn, so I'll be going first. I draw. Let's go with a... What a garbage hand. We'll go with a face down. Go ahead.
No mulligans this game.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have mulligans.
Exactly. I'll set it one card face down and start off with Madolche Mageline. No responses, I take it?
Nope, none.
Search my deck for a Madolche monster, put in my hand. I'm going to search out for Hoot Cakes.
Hate Hoot Cakes.
You know,
Hoot Cakes broke.
That's exactly it. That's exactly why I'm at searching. I know your deck enough to not attack always into that 2,000 defense point monster, so I'm going to give you a turn.
Alright, you fool.
Fool my fool. Right?
Today we'll be getting rid of your face down.
That would be the play, and unfortunately I'm facing a face down creature, so I can't just use it to kill you. You get rid of my safe zone.
Yay! Then I'll place another card face down and give you turn.
Okay.
Hoot Cakes, you have to banish a monster, correct?
Monster from my graveyard, yep.
Alright.
So nothing as of yet, but, you know, that could change rapidly. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Madolche Mufali, use his effect. Any response?
Yeah, Maxi.
Okay. I'm going to special summon Madolche Messengelato, so you get your draw. And when he's special summoned, because I have Mufali on the field, I can add one Madolche spell trap from deck to hand.
Yep.
And I'm going to search out for my field spell, of course. Chateau.
Yep. Get you guys up to a good happy beat stick level.
Yep. And first off, I'm going to Ixie
Alright.
into Fairy King Alberdique.
Alright.
I'll use his effect, detach Messengelato. All non-Earths gain or lose 500 attack and defense.
Yep.
And I'll set card face down. And Alberdique will attack that face down.
We'll be sending Dupe Frog. Dupe Frog's effect, we get a plus a frog to hand. We'll pick the obvious choice, Swap Frog.
Swap Frog, right. Then I will be content with the turn and give it to you.
Alright. Kind of a waste of a Maxi, but whatever. It's a
you
draw.
got one. It's better than nothing.
It's a draw.
That's the reason it's in there, is to get at least a draw.
Yeah. So we will discard Ronin Totem to special summon Swap Frog. Swap Frog's effect will ditch a frog from the deck. Well, a water monster, but a frog.
Frog nonetheless, you know.
Poison draw frog. We will then... We will Dark Hole.
I will allow it.
Alright. I'll be sending a Dupe Frog to the graveyard. I'll plus a frog to hand. We'll add Swap Frog. We will then play Salvage.
Yep.
Add 2 frogs. We'll add Swap Frog and Dupe Frog. We will then... What will we do? We will discard Dupe Frog, special summon Swap Frog. Swap Frog's effect. We'll send a Ronin Totem to the graveyard. And see, this all seems quite pointless to most people.
Yeah, I mean, I trust you enough, just ignore everything you're doing at this point until you say you're ending your turn.
So we'll remove from play a Dupe Frog. I know he's in the field spell zone, but I don't.
It's your exile zone.
I don't run a field spell, so he's pretty much safe to put there.
Yeah, as long as both people know it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just like tournaments.
And then we will
Just clarify your graveyard and exile.
tribute these two for Light and Darkness Dragon.
Let's see. What's his effect again?
He negates all spell, I believe it's spell, trap, or monster effects. He's forced to negate it, and he loses 500 attack and defense.
Let's see, is this a quick effect, I wonder?
Yes, it is. It
Okay.
will take priority because it's negation.
Well, not all negation takes priority. Look at Shien.
Yeah, his is optional though. His is not optional. His is a forced.
Then might as well Phoenix Chain it.
Forced to negate. It's not destroyed. It stays on the field. And then he's down to 23.
Yep.
I'll swing for 23.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Terraforming?
Forced to negate.
Yep.
Down to 18.
Down 1,000. Just all spell and trap cards, right?
All spell and trap card and monster effects. Forced to negate. It shuts down my deck, but it stops you from playing. It's
I
good
know.
enough.
I could have gone all out here.
Yeah. Nah, it stops
I had
you
the
from
setup for
playing.
it.
I know you added that
And
field spell.
I need at least 3 more things to force to make it so he can't do it no matter what.
Yeah.
Because he has to lose it in order to negate.
I'm dying.
It's down to 18.
Yeah, he's down to 18. He can do it 3 more times.
I have to waste it. Chateau.
Force to negate. And that one's sent to the graveyard due to the game mechanics.
Normal summon. Since there's no effect. It's down 15, putting it at... What?
It's down 15, putting it at 13.
Yep. I'll attack with 15.
Light and Darkness destroys all of my monsters.
Yep.
Special summon a monster from my graveyard.
I-
That isn't Light and Darkness.
I didn't want to get rid of my Chateau because then I can at least clear it for what I needed to do. I needed that
We'll bring
graveyard
back
reset.
Swap Frog. Swap Frog's effect will kick in. We'll send a frog to the graveyard. We will send Treeborn Frog.
Yep. Then I'll use Hoot Cake. Banish Fairy King Elverdeek. Special out Tiramisu.
Yep.
Just the wear and tear of these sleeves have occurred for years of shuffling.
No, yeah, mine are getting pretty worn too. The back isn't as shiny as it
I
used
mean,
to
I
be.
bought replacements for them, but I still haven't had to use them yet.
Yeah.
And I've unfortunately used my combat steps, so it's your go.
Alright, I'll draw. We'll standby phase out the Treeborn Frog.
Yep.
We will... What else will we do, JP?
I don't know, you made me have to, forfeit my plan just to get rid of that stupid dragon.
Oh, things we can do. That one misses timing, though, unfortunately. So we will... tribute the Treeborn Frog for... Case the Shadow Monarch. We'll exile the Pudensis.
Of course.
Well, Swap Frog. Swap Frog's effect. We will send a frog to the graveyard. The frog we will be sending is Poison Drop Frog. We will banish the Poison Draw Frog for Ronin Totem, and we will banish the Dupe Frog for Ronin Totem, filling out my field. We'll overlay both of them for Digusto Phoenix and Digusto Phoenix. Yeah, that's the play. What else can we do? Digusto Phoenix will send. He can attack twice this turn. Digusto Phoenix will send. He can attack twice this turn, so they both can attack twice. We'll play Surface. We'll bring out Swap Frog into a... run out of frogs. We'll send a Dupe Frog to the graveyard.
Yep.
And let's see here. So that's six.
That's enough to kill me.
I don't think you've taken any damage.
I have not taken damage yet, but you do have enough to kill me. If I'm doing my math right, no?
I think you'd survive by 100, but
Yeah.
I'm going to solve this problem by summon Ronin.
As long as your field's full, you're good.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly 8,000.
Chaos
Chaos attacks in. Then you got
Ronin Totem will top out
6,000
for the...
6,000 here.
Yep. This will carry over for the fit. This will carry over for 1,000 carryover. Exact game.
Yep. And hand.
No hand, actually. I emptied out.
I really needed that Chateau to go through.
Yeah, I'm glad I got that Light and Darkness out when I did.
That really helped you there.
Alright, that was round 1. It's a pretty good duel, I think. Frogs run pretty well. They do. They make me happy. The only problem I have with the deck is it doesn't have much kick to it when it comes to actual, like, attacking.
Yep.
So it's always close to death, not always at death. But I was able to pull it out that extra 100 points there at the end because of how the cards played out. And if any of you followed that, I'm surprised.
This logic has flawlessly derailed.
Because the Frog deck is not a normal deck by any means.
It's a lot of like when I play Meteion in my last anti-meta build. It's that card that your opponent's just going to stare at it for a good 10 minutes just to figure out what it does, stare at their hand for the next 5, and just not know what to do still.
Isn't the Meteion, wasn't that in your trap bird?
Trapstone, yeah, it was in my Trapstone variant of my anti-meta.
Yeah, and he was just a total dick move, if I remember right.
Well, yeah, because it could be brought out as long as I have a clear field, I think it was. It's been a while since I've seen him. But yeah, no tributes, and you gotta forget.
No tributes and no damage, I think.
Yeah, you don't take any damage. It's forced to go back to your deck at your beginning of your turn. But it does have a nice burn damage to it.
Yeah, I think that deck is gone now in the meta as of the last ban list. I know it's missing a few. Didn't it run 1 Day of Peace?
Yes, most of those type of decks always run 1 day apiece. But
yeah,
what's that at right now?
It's at 1. Most
really?
decks that run it are gone.
Okay, I don't need it.
I know a lot of the Exodia Turbos are gone now too.
Exodia Turbo's gone now because of
the Super Rejuve.
Super Rejuve. Everyone's favorite draw for that dragon build.
Alright, round 2, here we go. Are you going to play your plan?
I'll take the play.
Alright.
Okay, that's a bit interesting.
This hand is kind of garbage.
Start with Madolche Chateau.
Alright.
Croissant, effect, targeting Chateau to bounce a hand.
Yep.
Level 4 and 18 base. Play out Chateau again.
Yep.
23. Set one card face down, give you a turn.
Alright, I'll draw. While this hand is the worst, we'll pop your face down.
Yep.
It doesn't stay face down. And then we'll pop your field spell while we're at it. Who needs Heavy Storm? Place a card face down. Yeah, go ahead. I did not drop a card.
And the judge is making him put it back in the deck. I don't know, that should totally be a game loss there. Let's see. I'm just gonna play an out there.
Yeah, I figured you'd play another field spell.
Unfortunately, it only puts monsters back.
Yeah.
I mean, which is good for the way I always use the Madolche spell cards for when they let me.
Yeah.
Use Croissants again.
Yep.
Play again.
Yep.
Putting it at 26 and a level 5. We'll attack your face down.
Hand?
Yep. And I'll bring him back.
Alright.
Use his effect.
Yep.
Hand. Reset it to a 23.
Yep.
Here you go.
I draw. Oh, that's bad. Go ahead.
Okay. Play Hoot Cake.
Yep.
Croissant.
Yep.
Chateau. Bounce. Play. 26.
Yes.
Attack for 26.
Yes.
Attack for 2,000.
Yes.
And here you go.
Oh dear. Oh god, it didn't get any better.
You're running nothing but spells.
Go ahead.
Hmm.
You just need a little bit of damage pushover if you drew a monster.
Let's see. What's your life total at?
I took the 26 and the 2000 last time. So, 46 down. Man, I'm bad at math.
Right.
34. So you actually have game right now.
Okay, I was gonna say. If not, I can actually just write it out.
I had a Light and Darkness, 2 Shadow Monarchs, a Creature Swap, and a Ryza.
I drew into Terraforming when I have all 3 spell cards I possess in our field spells I possess in my hand, grave, or field. And putting such, if I did need it, would have just sacrificed 2 cakes, play another Chateau, clearing it,
Yeah.
bounce Chateau again, or just bounce Chateau so I don't have to, waste a Chateau to the grave.
Yeah. So I drew like total not okay.
So that was 1-1.
Yeah, it's round 2. That was a very disappointing round 2 as well.
I don't think it took very long. That was just pretty much like a
I'm pretty
3-minute
sure.
duel.
Yeah, no, that was like 2 minutes. That's not okay. I don't think our first duel was all too long though either. I think
so
it was
either.
under 10.
It was what, turn 4 for you, probably?
Probably. The
Turn
deck
3 or
goes.
4.
When my deck goes, it goes.
Like I said, the Light and Darkness, it would probably help me a lot if it didn't exist in your field.
Yeah. Light and Darkness, that's one of my big game winners. It's because in a deck like this, no one would expect
Is it Negate and Destroyer? Or I keep forgetting.
Nope, just Negate.
Okay, so that's the great thing it has against mine, because I need my cards to be destroyed by you.
Yeah, I just negate it, so it just stays
Which is
there.
great, because if you negate and destroy, I'm going to waste that effect twice.
Yeah.
First for using their standard effect, second for putting them back in the deck or hand.
Yeah, so he's good. There is an infinite chain with him if you're facing Fortune Ladies, because every standby phase it'll recheck. It'll try to activate, it'll fail to activate because of Light and Darkness. His attack will drop, and then it will check to activate again, and it'll keep doing that till Light and Darkness can't stop it.
Yep.
Which is absolutely silly, but it's because of the recheck. I think is the only upkeep one that does that, though.
Well,
Alright,
it's your choice.
I'm going first because that one was silly.
Okay.
This one will also be silly. Less silly.
Hopefully.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna play Madolche.
Alright.
Add 1 military monster to hand. Putting this.
Yep.
Set 2 cards face down and give you a turn.
Alright, I'll draw. I will place a card face down. I'll flip summon Ronin Totem. And I'll creature swap.
Any cost to play that card?
No. It's just both players select 1 monster from their side of the field. And then switch it.
Alright. I choose Madge.
Alright, I choose Ronin. Madge will swing at Ronin.
You really want that in the graveyard, I know. So I'm just gonna fight you with a safe zone on Ronin Toad.
Alright.
I take 13.
Yes, you do. Take 13 damage. Then it'll be your move, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, your move. Gross, a safe zone. That's one of the better parts of this deck, though, is the single creature swap. It's because the frogs are all so weak.
Right. So next, we're going to play Mufaline for normal summon.
On Mufaline, will Torrential Tribute.
Okay. And luckily, you're destroying both my cards.
Yep.
So that'll go back to the deck. Instead of staying in the graveyard, and Ronin Toad and safe.
Yes, he is.
Switch Ronin Toad into defense.
Alright.
And give you a turn.
Alright, I draw. We will play Poison Draw Frog, and then Creature Swap.
Sure.
Thank you. I now have the Safe Zone Frog. Go ahead.
Okay, now let's just do this. Mufaline.
Yes.
Special Pudding Sis.
Sure.
Chateau.
Sure.
That's where it's going to hurt me. I can only destroy things you control.
Yes, you can.
I can't pop my own safe zone with her effect.
No, you cannot.
And nothing else on your field.
And Poison Draw Frog doesn't get any more powerful in attack or defense position.
I know. No piercing for me yet. Move. Someone still main phase too. Put that to defense, so I don't take any damage at least. But you can assume. And gonna have to give you turn.
Alright, I'll draw.
There's one card in my deck that can help me.
We will place a face down, and then we'll give you the turn. Because everybody loves giving turns.
Madolche.
Yep. Do you run any MSTs?
No.
Oh, that's a problem.
Because you have a total of 3 trap cards I need to worry about.
Oh,
Yet again, I don't necessarily have to worry about getting my own stuff.
Usually I'm not using your safe zone on my frogs.
I'm sure there's a way I can
Somehow
Get
get rid of this disgusting combo.
So, I'm gonna Madolche into... Let me check the wordings on one of these cards first, before I make this.
The great thing about Creature Swap is it doesn't target your monster either.
I know we each pick.
So...
Okay, that one must be, okay. So yeah, this is my best choice. I'm gonna choose Bottle Risk.
Alright.
Hopefully the support state stays in my favor. Enough. So next, let's make sure. Yep, because that doesn't target. That's why I love that card. So yep, I'm gonna have Pudding Sis attack, Ronin Toading, nothing happens, her effect procs, I'll destroy that face down.
Goodbye, Treeborn.
Yep. So give you turn.
Alright. Standby phase, we'll bring back the Treeborn.
Yep. At least I know what you have face down.
Tribute the 2 for Light and Darkness Dragon.
Yep.
Light and Darkness Dragon will attack Tiramisu.
Okay. She's at 18 from her own boost, plus 500. 23.
Yep.
Her battle, her attack forcibly procs, whether or not she lives or not.
Yep, so we have to negate that.
Yep. So either way she dies, it's reduced because of the effect. Her effect in graveyard activates.
Negated.
Down 1,000.
And then it is your move.
So 18. I will summon Hootkicks. Hootkicks will attack for 2,000.
Yep, Light and Darkness tanks. And we'll come out with the Ronin Totem.
Then I will. Never mind.
I feel a disturbance in that you don't have enough levels.
I don't have enough levels.
What's the Miofile at?
Mufile is at 1,000.
Alright.
1,019, 2,000.
Alright.
So I'm gonna give you this turn.
Alright, I'll draw. We will play Shard of Greed.
Yep.
You have that Bottle Rusk in hand still, if I remember correctly, so we're gonna have to make a bit of a ballsy move. We'll summon Rodent Totem. We'll overlay. For Phoenix. Send Phoenix can attack twice. I'll swing at my Frog. I'll plus its draw. And then I'll swing at the Miafile.
Okay. Grave hand replacement.
Yep. Did not pay out like I thought it would. Go ahead.
I take 500. Draw. Doing my math here.
I'm missing a card, JP. Missing a very important card.
Let's see, nothing face down. And you've taken no damage. So, I'm going to Bottle Rusk
Yep.
to add another Madolche Chateau.
Yes,
Let's see if I can do this right. I XC
Yep.
to Tiramisu.
Yes, you do.
I detach one and target one, being Pudding Sis,
Yep.
to put her back in the deck, and I'll return Daigusto to the deck. Then I'll use Hootcake to banish Madge, and special summon the very same Pudding Sis.
Alright.
Then attack for 2,000.
Yep.
Attack for 23.
Yep.
And attack for 27.
Yep.
So that's, you're done to 1,000 life.
Yep.
I'll set one face down. Give your turn.
Alright, I draw. That may be too little too late, my friend. What are the stats over there?
2,000, 22, 27.
That is a little bit too little, too late. We will banish special.
Yep. You're good.
All right. Then we will banish special.
Yep.
Summon.
Mm-hmm.
Triple overlay. Or a dark mist.
And that's where I saw him judgment.
Yep. I don't have to worry about that card later. And that's game.
It could always be that warning.
Yeah, I know, but
And for me, I had 2 Chateaus in hand, so I can always pump for Tiramisu's effect by destroying one of my field spells and targeting it for my material engrave.
yeah.
Mufali and Madge for search and special, and face down in my T-break.
Yeah, the reason my deck wasn't running correctly is because I didn't draw any Swap Frog the entire duel.
Which, of course, isn't useful to your deck, since the only card I'd be really stopping is that monster, called the Haunted.
Yeah.
Maybe a Torrential Tribute if I don't want creatures in my graveyard, but most of the times when you do it, I do, because I'm still setting up for Hoot Cake.
Yeah. So, I didn't draw a single Swap Frog either of those last two, and that usually causes a huge flop for frogs. But,
Flip-flop frog.
yep. I'm Teddy,
And I'm Svox Divine.
and we'll see you next Endphase.